To quote Homer in his work, The Odyssey, there is a time for many words, and there is also a time for sleep. Do you feel like you don't get enough sleep? Well, if you said yes, then you are not alone. There are many people that feel the same way you do, and not getting enough sleep can affect your everyday life in many ways. In this presentation, I will tell you why it is important to get enough sleep. We will go over some of the ways it can affect you, and I will also talk about some of the things you can try to remedy this problem. I'm a student at Tarrant County College, and I also work over 50 hours a week as a retail store assistant manager, so I have experienced what it is like to not get enough sleep. I'm going to tell you about some of the ways it affects my life. Also, I'll go over some studies I've researched on the topic of poor sleeping habits, and some things you can do to help overcome sleep deprivation. I'd like to share with you some of my findings. You might ask, how much sleep is considered enough sleep? According to the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, adults need about 7 to 8 hours per night. Teens need about 9 hours per night, and young children need 9 or more hours per night. Also, according to the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, about 1 in 5 adults fail to get enough sleep, and the causes can stem from medical-related issues, work scheduling, personal obligations, or even from voluntary behavior in the case of a sleep disorder called behaviorally induced insufficient sleep syndrome. According to the Eunice Kennedy Shriver National Institute of Child Health and Human Development website, some of the effects of sleep deprivation can include feeling tired or drowsy, experiencing microsleeps where you briefly fall asleep while you're still awake. It may also affect your performance, like the ability for you to think clearly, to make memories, or react quickly. It can also cause irritability, depression, and increased anxiety. But that's not all. Not getting enough sleep can increase your chances of high blood pressure, heart disease, and obesity, and even diabetes. Sleep-deprived people may also experience increased intoxication from alcohol. So what can you do to fight sleep deprivation, you ask? According to the Harvard Medical School, creating a sleep sanctuary can help with sleep deprivation. Reserve this place for rest, meditation, or other relaxing activities. You will want to turn off the television, the computer, cell phones, and other diversions in this space. Taking naps for an hour or two at the peak of the sleepiness can help supplement lost sleep, but this can also cause problems with your sleep schedule. Avoid caffeine after noon, and alcohol should be used in moderation. Get regular exercise, but not 3 hours before bedtime. So in conclusion, I've shared with you some facts about sleep, like how much we need, what can happen if you don't get enough, and a few things you can try to get better sleep. Hopefully this presentation has enlightened you and given you a better understanding of sleep and the lack thereof. So with that in mind, it's time for me to go get some sleep. Good night.